We live, baby. I want to see them dance moves. Skip, where they at?
I'm trying to prepare myself. I waited until the last minute. You know me, I procrastinate on everything.
What's you, Skip?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. Man, it's been a while.
It has.
In a minute.
It's been a while.
Everything up, man.
Not only the holidays, but Mr. and Mrs. Adrian Aguilera.
He's a married man.
That's right. You know what it is. What is going on, Hawg Tawk Nation? We are back. It's been a nice little 2-week vacation for us. We were in Mexico. What was that?
Show him the wing, stud. Show him the ring, stud.
What happened? What? I don't know.
That 2-week break.
I got married, man. Got hitched. Got hitched. Your boy is now married.
The first lady of Hawg Tawk.
Nah, we already had one. We had one. This is the second one. All right, man. All right. So we did have a nice little break. It was kind of well deserved. We've been going hard all year. A lot of adversity, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. A lot of fun though. We've been having a lot of fun on this show.
But the show goes on, baby.
The show does go on, absolutely. I guess since we didn't do a Thanksgiving show, I guess I'd just like to start off by saying that I'm thankful for you three boys. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for the chat. I'm thankful for the conversations, the laughs, everything. I'm thankful for all of it, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we're thankful for you, dog. You put this all together, so it's much appreciated.
Nah, man, it's all of us. It's all of us for sure. I guess just hopping right into it. We got the consensus Hawg Tawk top 10. If you look at the bottom of actually on the left side of your screen, you'll see our top 10. That's what we've got. That's what we've came up with. At number 1, we've got the Cardinals. At number 2, we got the Packers. Number 3, we got the Bucks. Number 4, the Patriots. The Patriots are here, and they're here to stay, I think. At 5, we got the Bills. At 6, we got the Chiefs. At 7, we have the Rams. At 8, we have the Cowboys. Even after they won that game against the Saints, I don't think they move. At 9, we got the Colts. And at 10, we got the Ravens. What's the biggest surprise on this top 10, guys?
Patriots for sure.
Patriots.
The Pats.
Team in the AFC, I think. I think that team is crazy.
Second is the Colts for me. They started off terrible, found an identity, and now they're running with it. And I think that's another team that's dangerous. But
I was thinking the exact same thing.
The Pats, though, Jesus, you gotta tip the hat, man. Bill Belichick getting all that doubt. Oh, it was Tom. It was Matt saying it was all Tom. You know.
Nah, man. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the Men in the Arena. With Tom Brady, it kind of goes through all those championship teams that the Patriots had, and you can see all of the coaching and all of the rebuilding because they had those 3 straight, and then they had a little drought, and then it's just like Belichick rebuilding the team. That's exactly what he did. Last year they had a tough year, and everybody was like, they're done. This year, man, good God.
Hey man, I want to just say something real fast. Talking about those 3 championships, there was a period of time from 2001 to like 2012 where the AFC representative for the Super Bowl was either Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, or Joe Flacco.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me. Like, I mean, and like a little biased, but it's like Ben, announces that he's retiring next year or after this season. And, like, people forget that him, Tom, and Peyton ran the AFC.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think we forget.
Man, those are some fun years to watch. I used to love watching the Steelers. I mean, if we're talking history, I used to love watching the Steelers back in the day with Palomalu, Santonio Holmes. Oh, my God. The Bus. Like, those are some great teams that they had, man. It was kind of insane, but...
Very culture rich.
Cardinals Cardinals still stay at number 1. I think the Packers are a solid number 2 seed. The Bucks obviously there.
Cardinals are very, very mad. Seeing them win with good old Hookem, Colt.
Yeah, that was
I
nice.
want to see them. Win today in Chicago, where the weather's going to affect the game. It's raining. It's cold. I want to see Kyler Murray come out and win a game like that because I think that they're going to end up losing a couple more games here down the stretch, and I don't think the Packers will. I think the Packers are going to get the number 1 seed. And Cardinals want to make it to the Super Bowl. They're going to have to go through Lambeau. So that's something to look at.
That's going to be exciting. It's going to be great to watch those Lambeau games and the Patriots back in the playoffs. Hopefully it snows, some games like that.
Hot back today too, supposed to be, so
that's good. Yeah. That's good. Anybody not in this top 10 who we think maybe is on the outside, but they're looking in. They got like a toe in the water.
Oh, I honestly, the only thing that I disagree with here is the Rams being in the top 10. I think that 7, it should be the Bengals. I think that is a tough team, man.
I think the Bengals are.
There's
the Bengals
5
should be, yeah.
There's
yeah,
5
that's a team
teams in the
start.
NFL that are top 5 in defense and top 5 in offense, and the Bengals are one of them. And I think that's a pretty crazy stat right there.
Yeah, the Bengals are on an absolute tear, especially how they played last week.
Oh man,
it
looked. He couldn't make any mistakes. Joe Burrow could do anything, and it didn't matter what the Steelers defense threw at him. I think he's
not only Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, bro.
Yeah, Mixon.
Good God, he was on an absolute tear. The last 2 weeks, he's like 120 plus yards every game. I think that game against y'all, it was like 138. It's crazy, man. He's on an absolute tear.
200 yards total.
If he stays,
in the pass game and the rush game.
It's wild, bro. It's wild. All right, man. Anything else, Matt? What about your boys? You think your boys should be in this top 10 with that winning streak y'all got going on?
No. We need to win a couple more for that one, man. I really think so. We gotta stay healthy. I'm just gonna stay with that.
I think we talked about this week, but like, I could see flipping the Ravens and the 49ers. The Ravens are number 1 in the AFC North right now. I get that, but they haven't looked good. Lamar won against 3 through 4 picks. So
I think he threw 4 picks in that game. Yeah, I think he's thrown like 9 in the last 3 games. 9.
Wow.
Total.
Yeah, like I don't know how they're winning. Yeah, they're skimming by, but they're leading the AFC. They're skimming by, but it's not good quarterback play. I'll tell you that much.
Is Tennessee done?
I think Tennessee's done, bro. I mean, they may still win a couple games. I don't know, but as far as Super Bowl contention and Super Bowl hopes, it's
yeah, there's no way they could compete.
It's a wrap.
Do they win the South though?
What are the how many?
Yeah, I think the Colts are gonna come back, bro. I think the Colts are
6-6 right now. We have them up there, but they're 6-6.
They are 6-6, and it's a 500 team.
The Titans bye this week. They're 8-4.
Titans are at 8-4, and then we got the Colts at 6-6 with 5 games left. I don't think they win the South. I don't think they win the South. There's no way.
Gotta have to win out, no?
They're 6-6 right now. They have the Texans. And their next games are the Texans, Patriots, Cardinals, Raiders, Jags.
That's a tough schedule.
Hey, but the way they played the Bucks, if they continue to play like that, bro, not
that defense is monster too, though, bro. That's most underrated defense. They're monsters,
the Titans they have the Jags next week, then the Steelers, then the Niners, then the Dolphins, who are hot, and then the Texans again, who already beat them.
Man, I don't know, dude. I think the Titans are gonna squeak away with it.
I think the Colts. I got money on the Colts for sure. I don't think we talk enough about literally the best running back in the league right now. JT is on a tear. Are we in agreement with he's the best running back in the league right now?
And it's not even close.
Yes. Yeah, it's not even close. Yeah.
Not even close. Nobody's even ideally close to him.
Well, the only one that I will put up there to be even close to him is a wide receiver in Deebo Samuel. that guy's a flipping animal. So
He's taking snaps, right?
What's he supposed to do this game?
He's out.
He's hurt.
He's out. Damn. Hey, what? Hey. There. Shots fired. Oh man. Hey, on that note, go start Brad Ayuk. He's supposed to get some touches.
Yeah.
He's supposed to get some looks for sure. What about that was funny, bro.
God help my big Texas League fantasy team. We're going through a tough patch right now. I just solid 1-9. So, please, whatever.
I thought Matt. I thought my fantasy season was rough. Damn. Damn.
In my other big money league, I'm in first place though, so it evens out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
I'm kind of focused all my attention over there. But God help my big Texas league.
Lot of you know me as a man that doesn't make excuses, but fuck, man, I've been really busy this year. Fuck, man, I've had a rough patch. I definitely had a rough patch for sure. But all right, man.
My whole team is injured. My whole team, everybody.
I think it's been a weird year for the NFL period, man, because a lot of these top names that we usually
first place in 2 of my leagues, second place. So
boo.
The first place in one, baby.
Boo. All right, man. Moving forward, we got the top 15 plays of the week. This is from week 12. I really like this segment. So if anybody's watching live, I know we got a couple viewers out there. Feel free to get on the chat. Feel free to comment on these plays as well. That way we can react to them together. All right. Let's get it, boys.
Got Kissing Cousins, Matt's best friend, coming in hot.
Wow. Oh, that was a nice little pick. How pumped were you that when that happened, Matt?
We showed up, man. We showed up. I was so excited. It was a big game for us.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I have to agree. These last couple games, these guys have been very, very big for y'all. That keep that heart beating.
Yeah, man. They won 3 out of 4.
Keeping
here we got. Deontay Foreman sucks, bro.
Is that?
Yup.
Longhorn
I'll tell you, dog. Foreman sucks.
Hey, Mills had a really good season.
Man, dog. 1-800.
Hey, look at this little rip. Look at this rip. That was nice. Hey, it just goes back to show you it's not just the offense. It's like a full team.
Hold on. Did y'all just get an ad?
No.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't. I ain't get no ad. We're still rolling, baby. Oh, damn! Nice little pick by the Bucks. Wow, that was dope.
Carson Wentz has had a really good season, man.
Oh man, have you guys seen that the Hard Knocks on them?
Adrian, what player are we on right now on your screen?
I just at the end of the Bucks, it's a kick.
Okay.
I see a kick by the Washington football team. Just got blocked. Oh, this was nice.
Took it to the house, bro.
The big fella.
The big fella. The big fella.
There's been a lot of big boy action this year.
Hey, the pick by the big fella for the Cowboys. He picked off Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
That was nice. Oh man, I don't know if that's in. Nah, that's for week. That's for week 13.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh look, another big fella.
He's like, get the fuck.
I'm telling you.
Why didn't he just turn? Why didn't he just turn on the Jets? He's like looking back the whole time. Turn on the Jets, big fella.
The defensive and offensive lineman is evolving right before our very eyes, fellas. I feel like this is going to be a lot more implemented. Those little plays that the linemen have been getting lately.
Well, if you think about it, back in the day, they were like 300 pounders. Now they're like 250.
Yeah,
Oh, This was I hated that play. This was horrible.
Diggs got
Stab in the back. Let's move forward.
Yeah, that play sucks. I don't know why it's on here.
This is a very good throw and play.
That's got to be a Raiders executive running that top play right there. Anyways, moving forward.
T. Higgins, bro. T. Higgins has been on a tear. Hey, you know who's slowing down? Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Finally hit the rookie wall.
T. Higgins, though, Clemson alum, he's always been a beast. Been
Yeah,
a battling
bro.
an injury bug.
I like him a lot.
Ooh, hit that little dance move. Hit that little dance move.
Wow.
Terrible, dude.
Did his ass
I don't
up.
get it because
It
Tomlin
did, though. Jesus Christ. Skip. Tell 42 to just hang him up.
Yeah, he got.
Oh, this was nasty.
Oh,
This
it
guy turned on
was.
the Jets, bro.
Damn.
Brought him back in the game.
Yeah, put him back in the game.
What happened to the kicker?
Hey, he did it back to back. He did it the week 11 too.
Hey, kickers got to start getting more active in tackling drills. This is getting out of hand, man. Their efforts are piss poor with the returns. They're the last line of defense.
Oh, what a catch.
Another ad.
Hey, Marvin Jones has just been tearing it up this year, man. He's been tearing it up for like the past 10 years. We still rolling, baby.
These ads are tearing me up right now. What play are we on?
Me too.
Marvin Jones Jr. just caught the ball. We are at still on number 7. But wow, man, he caught it with the tip. Caught the tip of the ball, bro. Wow.
YouTube just sponsor us already, so we can stop doing these ads. Come on.
I know, man. We got number 6 kickoff.
Oh, this is clutch.
This was nice.
I thought this was gonna turn the momentum so much, and it just didn't.
Dude, Tony
Wow.
Pollard 40 times here soon.
He's gone next season.
The ref falling.
Mike, you won this game, right? Oh wait, you didn't.
Oh, good one.
I almost forgot to laugh, Matt.
Yeah. Look, the running back at the quarterback position.
You see, but this is on the top 5. But
Yeah.
that pass, the way he threw it, he just threw it up into the middle.
Yeah.
That's why he has 9 interceptions the last 4 games. You can't be.
Bro, I've always been Lamar Jackson is.
Hey, don't sleep on Denver. Do not sleep on Denver. I repeat.
Denver's tough.
Don't sleep on them.
Come on,
Denver is
Skip. That was your team at the beginning.
I'll sleep
Denver's
on
tough.
I stamped them too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't do it.
Hey, well, they got
Austin Eckler got to be better.
they got the Chiefs this week. Let's see how they do.
Sertan's having a quiet, good year this year.
Or
Yeah,
Rams.
he is.
Oh, this pick was sick. I was watching this live. I was like, damn. This was the dagger right here. Once I saw that pick, I was like, it's over. There's nothing
Hey, the
else.
Rams get Jaffa right there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
let's
I don't know.
figure it out over there.
I don't know why we have him in our top 10, but I think it's just because of that roster.
It's only a matter of time.
I think it's that roster. And
He's out today.
you know
Their
what?
days are numbered, buddy.
You know what, Mike? We're probably gonna see them in the first round.
Man, OBJ is trash.
Ooh.
They got him just to go stand over there and be a coach. Just go over there, take the corner over there. Yep, that's all they got him for.
Cowboys Rams. First game of the playoffs. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
For who?
It's gonna be a bloodbath no matter what. Oh man, this was nice, man. This guy was on his shit. He had 4 touchdowns this games. 4 tutties.
Do we
Whoever
forget who
gets to the
Leonard
fantasy-
Fournette is? Do we forget who Leonard Fournette is? Like, Jesus. Remember him in college?
Oh, he was a monster.
Yeah, man, Uncle Fournette.
I would just fall down if he was coming to me. I was like,
Remember when he was in college and he looked like he was 40?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what exactly. He was a bad child. He was trucking everybody.
Lamar Jackson, dude, again. Why does he throw it like that? But of course, this pass was insane.
that was a cat.
His catch.
That was more of a cat. That was more of the Andrews than him, man.
But it didn't even count, right? Because of the
Oh,
or
yeah.
it did.
It was
definitely
pass
counted.
interference.
It was pass interference.
Yeah, it counted.
Hey, that's more Andrews, baby. That's more Andrews
Yeah,
all
that's
day.
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
absolutely.
Lamar Jackson is.
It was,
I mean, man, what's his take, Skip? You like Lamar Jackson or not? He said
What's your
no.
thoughts, Skip? Tell us.
Really?
Is he a quarterback?
1 year. 1 year.
Yeah.
Hey, now that
That's a nice little top
Great
15, actually. There's some plays that I didn't think should have been up there. Kind of like that Jackson play shouldn't have been up there. Okay, moving
That was
forward.
a nice throw.
It was a
I
nice
just want to
throw.
highlight something real quick before moving forward, Adrian.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike?
The AFC West. Let's pay attention to the AFC West today. We got KC at 7-4, LA at 6-5, Denver at 6-5, and also Las Vegas at 6-5. I think that's something to highlight today for this fine Sunday. And then I want our respect in the NFC East. All the other NFC divisions are trash. I repeat, trash. Everybody always calls it the NFC least, but right now I feel like we are at the top of the NFC. But anyways, moving forward, and if you wanna debate that, Matt, huh? What?
NFC West?
East.
I know, but
Yeah.
you said all the other NFC divisions are trash. What about the NFC
Yeah.
West?
I mean,
West.
7-4 is Carolina, San Francisco 6-5, Seattle 3-8. I mean,
We
You have
we
4-7. You have 4-7.
no.
huh?
I think what Mike.
The 49ers are at 6-5.
I know.
They're
What are the
that puts them-
Giants?
Yeah,
What are the
which
Giants?
is better than who would have been second. Who would be second in your division?
okay. Exactly my
And
point.
ours is better.
The NFC
Ours is
East.
better.
Y'all are good. Y'all won't be in first. Y'all would not be in
No, what I'm
first.
saying is, we're third in our division. We would be second in yours. So whose division is better? So mine's stronger. So that's all I'm saying. Okay,
Well, all I'm saying, if you ain't first, you're last.
you just made your comment.
Oh my God.
That.
That didn't go the way Mike planned, guys. That didn't go
Yes,
the way Mike planned.
yeah, it did, Matt. Yes, it did. Because
did.
if you look across the board,
Actually,
if you
like,
across the
look
board,
if you
second place is
Congratulations, Mike. You beat
under 500. Second place is under 500.
Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, Mike.
What?
You beat the Washington Eagles and Giants. Congratulations.
One, the
You
Eagles.
can win the division.
Did y'all,
You're gonna get
Did
trash
y'all
in
beat the
playoffs.
Eagles?
You're gonna get trash in playoffs. You're gonna get trash
did y'all
in
beat the
playoffs.
Eagles? Did y'all beat the
You're gonna get trash
Eagles?
in playoffs. Yes,
Did y'all
you
beat
did.
the Eagles? Huh? By what? And then
What?
Jacksonville, we've already been through this, Matt. We've been through this. We've been through y'all schedule. Y'all schedule is just as chopper as ours.
We're talking
Let-
about the
let-
division.
Y'all
You
at
just said that.
6-5.
let's hear it
Y'all
again.
at 6-5.
Run it back. Run it back. He's talking about the division. He's talking about the division.
Let's hear it again.
Yeah, it's still trash. It's still trash.
Your division
Carolina,
is trash. Exactly right.
Carolina, Carolina's ahead of you, Matt. Carolina. Come on.
Not.
All right.
49ers, the 49ers are the 6th seed right now. The Rams are the 5th seed. And the Cardinals are the 1 seed right now. That's 3 teams in the NFC West that are in the playoffs. The Cowboys are the only NFC East team. And, well, I guess Washington at the 7th seed.
Yeah, Washington's gonna get it. Washington's gonna get
Our
in there.
division is trash, though, Mike. Our division is trash, though.
Whatever, Matt. Whatever. Y'all
Eagles-
suck.
Hey, the Eagles can make a push. That's the biggest thing right there is like,
Matt at 6 and Matt.
Washington's in better of a spot right now. Washington's in better of a spot right now to make a run than the Eagles.
Oh yeah, Washington is in a better spot right now. But Matt at 6 and 5, do you guys think you guys can make a push for that
No.
spot?
It's up to these next. It's up to these next 2 games. It's gonna be a
I
hard one.
I don't think that the 49ers can make. I don't think that they can go any higher than where they're at right now, unless the Rams just keep tanking.
Unless the
If
Rams just-
49ers
yeah.
win today, the Rams lose today.
Because if you think about it, we can't go up anymore.
It is.
Rams,
Cardinals are
I
gonna
see
stay
the
at
Rams
top.
going down. I see the
We're
Rams
gonna
going
swap
down.
it. We'll swap one up, but I don't know. It's
That
gonna be a hard one.
that Rams win y'all had against them was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We
Huge.
play them again. So
Wow,
just
that was amazing right there. That was
Hey, does Chicago pull off an upset today?
Yes.
oh man,
so?
that was funny.
Yeah.
That was
No.
hilarious.
No.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
It is cold.
In the weather, that's what I'm saying.
All right, boys. All right,
I don't know, it's recipes for it.
let's
It's
move on.
recipes
Let's
for it.
move forward to that Thursday night football game that just happened. We had the Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. Cowboys went into, is it Mercedes-Benz Stadium or is that Atlanta?
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium? It was a tough game. It wasn't pretty as far as
Not at all.
offensive production. But what I think was good, coming off of a 15 penalty game, we only had 5 penalties. We only had 5 penalties this game, which was huge. I think that was a difference maker. That's why we didn't lose this game. If we would have had a game like last week where we had 15 penalties and everything was just going wrong, and on top of that, I think what was also huge was the turnovers. We only had 1 turnover to their 4, which was also huge. Our defense is stepping up. Cowboys, I mean. I think it was a good game. I think Taysom Hill kind of helped us out a little bit too. But I don't know. What did you guys see in this game?
I have a question for y'all. Has Dak been Dak since he came back from that injury?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he has. He has, but he hasn't played with a full wide receiving core since week 1.
He did this last game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but
No, he didn't.
Cooper, Lamb, and Gallup.
No, because
They were all there.
no, but they were like in and out a lot of the game. They were in and out. Cedric Wilson was out. Like it wasn't a full wide receiving core. Cedric Wilson was out. Like the Cooper didn't even look like himself. CeeDee Lamb just came back from CeeDee Lamb came back from a concussion. Like I give it maybe 2 more weeks with everybody, and
That'll be perfect going into playoffs.
I think my biggest takeaway was I think Dak. I think the play calling has done this, but I think the biggest thing that like I take away is Dak isn't moving around. When Dak is moving around, scrambling for first downs, pushing it and everything like that, he's unstoppable. He's a top 5 quarterback in the league. But when he tries to stand in the pocket and he gets sloppy and he's like holding the ball too long, he's not making quick decisions, I think that's where he gets himself in trouble. And like there was a couple of times on a third or on a second and third down where CD's wide open and Dak is like going through his progressions, which is great, but he's holding onto the ball too long. And he looks at CD, he comes back, then he looks at CD again, he tries to throw it off his back foot.
it's too late.
He's kind of throwing it across his body. He can't
That's happened a lot.
and the ball sails on him. And like CD even looks back at him and he's like, okay,
Like,
what's
what the-
going on? Like,
Yeah.
this is you.
And it's crazy that happens with CD predominantly, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like that shows that his route running and his receiving his receiver skill set is next level when he's out doing Dak like that. Like, and it's happened all year long. I have seen that a lot.
I do think that this next game, I think that it's going to be a pretty big blowout for the Cowboys, just because they've got 10 days. They've got 10 days to practice.
Washington.
I will say that y'all played what 3 games in like a matter of like so.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been
They do
healing
it every
so.
year. They do it every single year, and I think that's a big thing Cowboys fans don't take away is that like it seems like in the last 5 to 6 years, you know, this Thanksgiving range of games is like it's tough for them because they're playing 3 games in 21 days,
It's rough.
back to back.
That is.
2 games. 2 of those games is a Sunday, then you play a Thursday, and then you play the next Thursday.
It's rough.
I mean, that's tough.
It's
That's
rough.
tough.
Oh yeah. At
It's-
the professional level, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. Do we see
That was-
the
that-
Saints?
They had an
This
early
year,
bye
Mike.
week.
Saints don't make playoffs. Panthers don't make playoffs. Falcons don't make playoffs. The Bucks are sitting pretty.
Yeah, I think best case scenario that the
Bucks
Cowboys
are
can hope for is the Bucks go into a couple of the division games and drop a couple of them, and the Cowboys move to 3, and they, you know, right now they would play the 49ers.
Ooh.
And I don't
Stay
think-
there. Let's do it.
I don't
That
think
would be
that's-
awesome.
I don't think that's a team you want to play in the first round. I'd rather want to play.
Oh yes, it is.
I'd rather want to play.
I'd love it.
Oh,
I'd
yes,
love
it
it.
is.
I'd love
I
it.
would
But
love every second of it.
anything else that we we took away from this Dallas New Orleans game?
Yeah, I got one. I got one to take away from it. Trayvon Diggs is a ball hawk. He can catch the ball like a wide receiver, but the dude tackles like a wide receiver as well.
Hey,
Oklahoma
You know-
drill Trayvon Diggs versus Neville Gilmore.
you know who came through and he stepped up?
Who? No, you better not say it.
Anthony Brown.
Don't say Brown.
He
Oh
stepped
my
up,
God.
bro.
Oh.
He stepped up. He was making open field tackles. He had like nine? He had like 9 tackles this game.
He's
still.
Bro, no, he
I'm
stepped
still
up.
pissed at him looking at the game the week before that.
No, but
Oh, yeah,
the way he responded to that, because everybody was like, he should be fired. He should be cut right now. He
He's
answered.
always done that.
He answered the bell,
He's
bro.
always done that. He did that last year too, and they got him a contract.
His PFF score is almost 20 points higher than Trayvon Diggs.
Oh wow.
He's at a 69.8, so let's just round it to a 70. And
You can definitely tell it doesn't phase him.
Trayvon Diggs is at a 52.
Hey,
Play the corner position though, Mike.
before we move forward, before we move forward, Trayvon has 9. He's got what, 5 games left? 4 games left. 4? 4 or 5. He's got 5 to get 2 to tie the record. He needs 2 to tie the record. Does he get it?
You'll get it. You play Washington, the Giants, and Washington again, and then the Cardinals and the Eagles.
I wouldn't doubt it if he gets 2 in against Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones loves to give the ball to the
Oh
other
my
guy.
God, Daniel Jones, Jesus.
All right. Let's move. Daniel Jones. Never. I hope he actually tears an Achilles so Jake Fromm could come in. Moving forward, we got the Week 13 games of the week. We've got one for the 12 o'clock games. We got Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Cincinnati, face off the Bengals. This is going to be a really good game to watch, actually. I'm going to have this one on the big screen. I'm really excited to see what Mixon does. I'm really excited to see what Herbert does. Excited to see what Joe Burrow does. It's going to be... I'm taking the Bengals in this one. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals, man. Joe Burrow, his PFF grade is 86.2, which is pretty freaking good.
For the folks at home, Jake, explain what PFF is and what those ratings mean.
So PFF usually, like, for quarterbacks, it just takes, like, your average yards per attempt, your DVOA, things like that. It's more of, like, an in-depth grading of what you're doing in the game. Kind of like in baseball where wins above replacement WAR is like a stat that's really recognized and things like that. Like the PFF grade is, to me, that's what you kind of compare it to. I just think Joe Burrow, man, him and Mac Jones, I think those two guys should be in the conversation for MVP this year because without Burrow, you saw what Cincinnati was last year. And without Mac Jones, you saw what the Patriots were last year. I think those two guys have made a push to be an MVP candidate because the guys that were at the top, they haven't, besides Rodgers, they haven't really done much. The Bengals defense, I think, is top 5. Or no, they are top 5. And then same with their offense. That is a perfect kind of like what's the word? Anyways, that's like perfect going into the playoff race. I think that those guys, I honestly think the Bengals end up winning the North and making a push in the AFC.
You think they'll win the North? I don't think so. I mean, they're getting in the playoffs, but I don't think they win the North.
The Ravens still have to, the Ravens play Pittsburgh today. Then they have to play them at the end of the season. I think they still have one more game against the Bengals, one more game against the Browns. That divisional games in the AFC come down to a lot. And you saw what Lamar did against the against the Browns last week. So,
yeah. I mean, I see it. Matt, what do you see? What do you see in this game? What are you going to be looking for in this game? And what do you got taking this W?
I think it's going to be a close one. I think Joe Burrow's going to keep doing that. but I'm gonna go against the grain here, and I'm gonna go Justin Herbert. I know he had a bad game last time. You know what I mean? But they didn't realize that they played the Steelers. Remember, he threw three TDs, ran like 389 yards. So I mean, the kid's there. He just had a bad game. But I will say, if the Bengals do pull it out, it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a really close one. It's gonna be last who has the last possession. I will say that. And yeah, I go. What's up, Skip?
Quick question for you, Matt. So I know me and you both have Herbert and Fence. Does it not seem like he's kind of inconsistent? He goes very good game, and then the next game is absolutely dog shit, and then the next game is absolutely great. So it's
but you have to start him. You have to start him every week because you don't know when those weeks are gonna be. It's like you set it and forget about it, bro. It's one of those. I hate it, man. This season has been up.
I think that this week is that week. I agree with Matt. I was going to go against the grain as well. I think Sherbert's ice cream shows up. I think Eckler balls. But man, you can't got to tip that to Cincinnati though. Is Ohio becoming a culture rich? Is that like
they've
Cincinnati?
They've been.
But more so this year than not. You got the Browns. You got the Bearcats. You got the Bengals.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, they've been doing big things.
Chargers winning today. Chargers winning today, baby.
People in Cincinnati put chili on their spaghetti. Chargers 5 million.
All right, Skip's fun fact of the day.
That changes everything.
All right, man. Moving forward into the 3:00 games. This one's going to be a good game to watch. It's a good game every year, no matter what the records are, no matter who's in first, who's in last, or whatever. This is a headbanger. We look forward to it every year. We got Baltimore traveling to Pittsburgh. What's the weather like in Pittsburgh today, Jake?
Perfect. 50 degrees at kickoff. Not very windy.
50 degrees at kickoff.
Sun shining. It's been day. I honestly, guys, I think the Steelers need a kick in the ass, and they've been another one. TJ Watt has he was on the COVID reserve list this week.
He's released. He's released
twice.
They released him.
He's gonna play, and then Cam Hayward was doubtful, but he's gonna play, and then Ben announces.
Did he announce, or they announced it for him?
He told some people. This is what Schefter said. Schefter goes. He told privately friends and family and other people in the organization that this was going to be his last year. Well, obviously it wasn't private enough. So I look for Pittsburgh to have a really good day today. I think this team is going to come around Ben, knowing it's his last year. Besides Bradshaw, there's never been another quarterback that the Steelers have known. So
I think Big Ben's the best quarterback in Steelers history. Big Ben is the best quarterback in Steelers history, hands down. Terry Bradshaw is a close second, but it's Big Ben.
Yeah, I just there's been some things that have happened in his career and things that have done, and I'm gonna go into more depth about this here in a little bit, but.
Yeah.
I look for Pittsburgh to have a big day today. I look for Lamar to probably turn the ball over a couple of times. I think Minka Fitzpatrick is going to have a huge day today. Huge day.
What I'm looking for in this game is for the Steelers' offensive line to step up. They've got to step up. They've got to step up, and they've got to step up, bro. Last week, I think Najee Harris, correct me if I'm wrong, Skip, I think he had like 29 total yards on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Big Ben was sacked like 3 times. He was rushed like 6 times. Like that can't happen. And especially with how good that pass rush defense is for the Ravens, they've got to step up. If they step up and they play the way they're supposed to, there's no reason why they can't win this game. But it's the most important part of a football thing. I think football team is the offensive line. They've got to step up, man. And they haven't lately.
Baltimore's cold right now. They've been playing like Dookie.
Yeah, so. The offensive line is the most important part of a
football
team.
No matter what.
Absolutely.
No matter what.
Yeah.
That's we got a rookie center. He's had a tough couple of games on a little tough stretch right here. I look for him to kind of put it together, because when that offensive line was clicking in that little 5-game win streak we had,
Yeah.
we couldn't be stopped because Najee could run the ball at will. So I mean that's the biggest thing is if they're playing good, I don't have any doubts for them. I think they could be a playoff team. But that offensive line's got to play well, and that's
Absolutely. I think that's where it starts. If they step up, we'll see how that game goes. Because let's be honest, Big Ben ain't got no wheels right now.
No.
So
In the group message earlier.
hey, but a quick. I just got a notification. Jalen Hurts is in fact inactive today, so no Jalen Hurts today. So that's good.
The one thing I think that we need to watch too in this game is Alejandro Villanueva is the left tackle or right tackle, and he will be going against T.J. Watt the entire game. So watch that matchup today.
Hey, Villanueva's good, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Matt, what do you see? Today. What do you see from this game, Matt? And who are you taking?
I'm taking Pittsburgh. I think Big Ben. I think Skip said it best. I think the team's going to rally out him after announcing his last season. I think Lamar Jackson is still trying to figure it out. Why the hell why is he in the quarterback position? I will say that. I don't think he's just been what we say like 9 interceptions.
9.
Are you kidding me? In the last
4 games.
He has 12 the whole year. Let's just say that. So I mean that's just telling you something. Something's not clicking over there. And I think Pittsburgh's defense is actually pretty good. You get T.J. Watt back, so he'll put some pressure. So I just think that he's going to get at least 2 turnovers today, and the team's going to rally, and Big Ben's going to do what Big Ben's do. I think they get back on the horse. So I'm going with Skip.
I like it. Mike?
I'm going Pitt, baby. I think Baltimore's been cold. I hope that what he said, that him announcing that, but I mean, I just hope it didn't bring too much, you know what I'm saying, to a struggling team right now.
But sometimes the team does kind of rally around, those kind of statements or those kind of comments.
I hope so.
And
I hope that's the case.
Skip, if you guys go on a winning streak and somehow make playoffs and go deep in the playoffs, you think you guys could do that?
I do think we could do that. If we could run the ball and play defense the way that we can play defense, I do definitely think that the Steelers could do it. But that's the biggest question can our offensive line put it together for a 7-game stretch?
I think that's huge.
Run the ball. If they can average 100 yards a game and play defense the way the Steelers play defense and be the standard.
No, and we've seen it. We've seen it this year, so we know they can do it. But the last few games, it's been a little rough. All right, moving forward, we got another one. We got another good one. For the 3:00 games. We've got San Francisco traveling to Seattle. Tough place to play. San Francisco is on a winning streak right now. 2-game winning streak. They've won 3 out of their last 4. Seattle is in a little bit of a slump. What do we see in this one, Matt?
Man, it's going to be – everyone thinks it's going to be a blowout, but I think it's going to be a close game because you never know when Russell's actually going to turn it on. I don't think he is. I pray he's not. We got some big people that are out. Deebo Samuel's going to be out. So is Fred Warner, which is our middle linebacker. That's a monster for us. So that's going to be very curious to see who steps up for our defense for that because our defense has been, on a tear this past couple of 3 games, which has been helping us out with our offense. But we do got Elijah Mitchell in that backfield that tore it up last game. So, I mean, and I will say that Seahawks are probably the worst defense that giving up the most points. So I will say that. So hopefully our offense is clicking. We let Debo rest. Ayuk comes through for us. Just get pass over, let Jimmy do it. Just little short passes. I know he's not a passing quarterback, but they do give up one of the highest passing. So he's gonna have to prove it this game. So I will say don't be surprised if Jimmy throws a little bit more this game because they do give up a little bit more passing than anybody else. So, but we stick to our run game. The run game is our bread and butter, and then as long as our defense holds through and keeps Russell, on the ground. I don't know what's up with that offensive line. We said it from the BS. I will say shout out to our offensive line. Williams, our left tackle, is oh my God, he's probably one of the best, and highest actually tackle in the freaking He's gonna be Pro Bowl for sure. So I mean, he's worth all the money we paid for him. He's worth all of it. So shout out to our offensive line. That's the reason why we're actually in these games. They're actually healthy. So, but I mean, I'm curious to see. I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be scared. I might turn off my phone because I don't want to hear these guys. But
I'm gonna be watching.
I
I'm gonna be watching.
Come on.
Hey, Bosa's been on an absolute tear too. I think he's had a.
Hey,
Yeah,
is Wilson gonna ball, Matt? Is Wilson gonna ball?
Wilson.
Russell?
The running back. No, the running.
Oh, I don't think so, man. I picked him up a couple fantasy teams, but it seems like Elijah Mitchell is the guy. I think he'll get a couple touches.
Elijah Mitchell is the guy. I wouldn't play
He's back
Wilson.
this week, though, right? He's back this week, right?
The only
He was back last week. He was hurt, and he still ran for like 200 and something yards, bro. I was like, what was that? It was 200 total. But yeah, he was a monster.
Hey. Gardner Minshew is gonna take the snaps for Philadelphia Eagles.
Watch out.
Whoa. I'm gonna be watching that game just for that. I'll watch a few series. Hey.
Throw in the Simmons.
Florida man.
Florida.
Florida man Minshew. I might play him.
Bro, let's pump the brakes now.
Pump the brake. Nah, man. On a just to kind of stay on topic. I see the 49ers win today. There's no reason why they shouldn't win because they've been playing good football the last few weeks. But
Gotcha, back.
if Chef Wilson decides to cook today, I don't know, Matt. If today is the day that he comes back and he gets out of his slump, it's gonna be a rough game for you guys. Really rough game because he always plays well against the 49ers for some reason. And you know this.
Game.
Always.
I think the key to victory for San Francisco is going to be running the ball. The last
Keep him off the field.
The last 4 weeks, Seattle's given up over 100 yards rushing. You know, and I wish Debo was playing because I think that he could get those tough yards that they need. I hope Elijah Mitchell can. A.J. Dillon a couple weeks ago was a big role in picking up 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 1s for the Packers, keeping Russell off the field and that shutout.
For sure.
A.J. Dillon, Quadzilla.
Yeah, that dude's a monster, man. There's a lot of we talk about this all the time. Is the running back position overrated?
I think after a couple more years, I don't think running backs continue to get paid. At least not as much as we've seen them. Like that Zeke, the Todd Gurley deal, like, you know, deals like that. I don't think we see them anymore, bro. Like, the only reason Zeke got paid was because Todd Gurley got paid. And then as soon as Todd Gurley got paid, as soon as Zeke got paid, what's going on with these running backs, man?
I do think, though, this is the big thing. I think running backs get paid for their playoff performances. I think that's the biggest thing because there's some guys that are just special, you know, and you can't lose them. And I think that was a big thing with Zeke is like on that little run that they had in, what was it, 2016?
16.
Against the Rams, you know, that run game was insane. That was crazy. They had
remember,
a really good game. Yeah, I got drunk.
You remember? No, you remember that game he had against the Steelers that year?
Oh yeah, that's my big thing, man. Is like, I feel like back then, but this was Linehan calling plays then, and like Zeke was a part of the passing game a lot more in that game. Like they had
that was his strength coming out of college.
Yeah, it was. But to get back on topic, Mike, who do you see win this game? San Fran or Seattle?
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I got San Fran coming out and winning. I don't know, man. I don't know what they put in that water over there, but they get their boys to play, whoever's on the field. That's what I admire about them. They still suck, in my opinion, but I got them winning the game today.
Yeah, I think they'll win the game today. Moving forward, Sunday Night Football, we got Denver. Denver's playing good football right now. We got Denver traveling into Kansas City.
Who y'all gonna like this one?
Tough place to play. What's up, Mike?
I'm gonna go against the grain today, baby. I feel like the old KC comes out today. Denver is hot. I see it rolling. I either look like a fool or look like a genius today, but I feel my gut. Remember the last time I didn't go with my gut? It made me pay. So I'm gonna go with Denver today. I feel like they went into Dallas and shut our butts up. So we'll see, baby. But I got Denver in a close game today. That defense been showing out. Teddy Two Gloves. We're seeing it. Gordon, book it. That KC defense is still what I'm telling you. Today's the day. I'm calling it.
Although
Denver.
Pat Mahomes is playing good football, but I see you shaking your head over there, Skip. What you got for Mike?
Put it on me.
I've never jumped off of the Chiefs, so still haven't checked the tape on that. Everybody else thinks I jumped off.
You
but
did
I have
jump
been
off.
on the Chiefs all
You jumped off.
The Chiefs are about to win this game by 10. Easily. Hands down, easily. Easily. There is nobody on that Denver defense that can cover Travis Kelce. There's no one on that Denver defense that can keep up with Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs defense.
There's nobody in the NFL can.
Always in December. The Chiefs defense steps it up in December, January, and February. The most important times of the year. So, look for the Chiefs to have a big day today. Patrick Mahomes goes for over 400 yards, and I think they win probably 38-28.
Matt.
100? 100?
Matt.
Damn.
Skip has got the bold predictions today. Matt, what you got for this game?
I got the Chiefs rolling too, man. I think Patrick Mahomes is still clicking. That offense is grinding. But I'm sorry, Mike. Can't go against grain with you on this one, man.
Going
like
against the grain.
Hey, it doesn't matter if their defense sucks, man. Patrick Mahomes could just, at the flip of a switch, Tyreek Hill, no one can cover them on that defense that I think, man. But I go Chiefs all the way.
I got the Chiefs too, man. It's tough to go against them. It's tough to go against them.
So well, Mike.
I can't wait. Mike's Island.
I like it. Moving forward, we got Monday Night Football. It's gonna be another good one, actually. This may kind of be for the division, in a sense. We got New England traveling to Buffalo. New England is traveling to Buffalo. What do we see from this one? Do we see Mac Jones continue to be the game manager that he is? Or do we see the Buffalo Bills come out and get out of that slump that they've been in?
Mac Jones is clapping cheeks. They're dominating Buffalo and taking over rightfully first place. They're taking their place in that division, and they're destroying Buffalo, in my opinion. Buffalo's going through a tough patch right now. And New England's the hottest team in the league, what we say?
I mean, Josh Allen it is the hottest team in the league, Mike. It's the hottest team in the league. I think they're playing complete football. It's on every single side of the ball, defensive side, offensive side, even special teams is doing good. Like, they're locked in, laser focused.
Rally.
Although Josh Allen is having somewhat of an MVP season, he's in the MVP race whether we like it or not. I don't know. I kind of see the Bills win this game for some reason. I don't know. It's like my gut. It's my gut telling me that the Bills are gonna win. It is. The game is in Buffalo. It's in Buffalo, so that's in their favor. So we'll see how this one goes. What do you see?
They're gonna be pathetic.
I'm telling you, bro. They play really good at Buffalo. What do we see from this one, Matt?
I think I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go Buffalo. I know the Pats are rolling, but I think because they're home, I like Josh Allen, man. He's balling out. I think Buffalo. They haven't got their defense together. They took a big blow for that corner, but I think they just rally. They know it. I just think the Pats are going to be. It's going to be a close game. Don't get me wrong, but I think that the Buffalo will just have their numbers. Man, it's going to be a close one. But I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna go with Adrian on this one. I'm gonna go Bill.
So,
Jake?
I'm taking the Patriots. So I'm gonna give you all a little something real quick, okay?
Let me hear it.
The last 5 games actually. These are the teams that the Patriots have played, and this is the score that they won by. Patriots Chargers 27-24 Patriots. Patriots Panthers. Patriots won 24-6. Patriots Browns. Patriots won 45-7. Patriots Falcons. Patriots won 25-0. Patriots Titans. Patriots won 36-13.
Those are some big spreads right there, especially against some good teams.
Yeah. So this is what I'm going to tell you guys. The Bills are so up and down this year. Okay, they've played well in some games, So their last 2 games, they lost to the Jags 9-6, and they came back and beat the Saints 31-6. Okay. I think that the Patriots defense is arguably right there with the Packers in like just total defense. I think those are the 2 best defenses. I think Matt Judon today has a big day. If you guys remember week 1, the Steelers went into Buffalo and really dominated them in that second half of that game, defensively, special teams, and the Patriots definitely have a better defense at this time and a better special teams as well. I think that they're going to be able to run the ball like always because they have this wonderful running back by committee. I think Mac Jones right now to me is the MVP of the NFL. So I look for New England to win this one, and I think it's going to be a close game, but I think New England wins by probably a field goal, and I think they assert their dominance in the AFC as the number 1 seed here.
Hey, Nick Folks is actually questionable. Their kicker.
The Colts beat the Bills 41-15 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
41-15. The Colts beat the Bills. And it was actually indeed in Buffalo also the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
They haven't played
Buffalo
good.
is the favorite. Buffalo is the favorite.
Buffalo is the favorite, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how this game. I'm gonna be tuned into this game because it's gonna be a really good game. It's like
Monday night too.
Monday Night Football, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good.
My thing is this is like it's hard to go against Belichick because especially against division opponents because he's seen them so much.
Studied them so much. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's gonna be a good game because it's prime time. You know, both teams are gonna come out and they're just gonna show up. We'll see how that goes. But that does it for the
coach of the year, though, for sure. Let's say coach of the year for sure.
I see that. I see that.
If the Cowboys make a run.
It could be because after the season we had last year, doing pretty good this year.
Right now.
We'll see. We won that game with Quinn.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
But the win goes to McCarthy.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the win does go to McCarthy, but Quinn led us pretty good. We'll see how that goes. But all right, that does it for the games of the week. Really quick before we get into anything else, I kind of wanted to just throw this out there, see what you guys think. I just want to talk about the MVP race right now. Who do you guys have, and who do we think is gonna run away with it? The top 8 right now is number 1 right now in the MVP race is Tom Brady. Number 2, Kyler Murray. Tied for 3 is Dak Prescott and Lamar Jackson. At 5, we got Josh Allen. At 6, Aaron Rodgers. 7, Cooper Kupp. And number 8, Jonathan Taylor. This award goes to a quarterback every year. I don't think Cooper Kupp or Jonathan Taylor have a chance. But who do you guys see? Who do you see running away with this one? Any of those names stand out to you, or are we just gonna hand it to Tom Brady?
Rodgers,
No, I think Tom Brady.
the only one that
Tom
stands
Brady.
out to me.
Rodgers.
Brady lost to Washington. Brady lost to Washington. How is he the MVP?
And to Trevor Siemian.
Yeah. I mean, I understand he's thrown a lot of touchdowns, but that's not a quarterback stat. That's a wide receiver stat as well.
Kyler Murray's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
He missed 3 games already.
There's no way. Lamar.
In which they have not lost. He's been injured for 3 games in which they have not lost. So
They lost to the Panthers.
My bad. I
But
absolutely
still.
don't think that Lamar Jackson should be on this list.
No.
Absolutely
Hell
not.
no.
Shouldn't be on this list.
Call the committee.
He's been booty.
I
But
think my top 3 right now would be
Aaron Rodgers.
would be Rodgers, and then Mac Jones, and then Jonathan Taylor.
Mac
Those would be
Jones
my-
is not in the conversation because he's
I'll throw as well.
Mac Jones is not in the conversation because he had a rough beginning of the season, and then he's on a 6-game winning streak. Yeah, but I mean, it's the whole season type of thing. You know what I mean?
This is let me just explain something real fast. This is what I do not like about the most valuable player award. It's
doesn't
not
matter.
the most valuable player. It's the best player in the league. That's what the name of that should be. The most valuable player should be. If you take that player away from
Player of the year.
if you take that player off that team, how good are they?
That's
That
why.
should be
That's
the-
what.
that should be the
Well, that's
statistic
why.
for that award.
That's why it's usually a quarterback, because
that's
if you
what I'm
take
trying
the
to say,
quarterback
but-
out, then that team can't win. But if you take the running back out, it's like they may still win that game. You know that second string
That's why
running
they got
back.
QB of the year though.
I don't think if you take Jonathan Taylor away, I don't think the Colts have the record that they have. I think they might have won 2 games.
Absolutely not.
See
No.
that?
But-
See that?
Okay, I see that. But if you take Jonathan Taylor out the game, they still have a good shot of winning that game because of those two running back. Carson's been balling.
Kind of like you see, look.
Yeah,
here's a
but because
prime
they have a
example.
running game.
Prime
No,
example. Look at the
Jonathan Taylor didn't even have that good of a running game this past week. It was Carson Wentz who kept him in the game.
But it doesn't matter. We talk about one game. We're talking about the whole season.
Okay, but
If you have a running game, then
what I'm saying is that
that's putting 8, 7 people in the box.
they
on the
don't have scrubs at 2 and 3 is what I mean. They don't.
Naheem Hines.
He's
But
solid.
they're not Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, they're not.
Taylor.
But they're solid enough to where I think they can keep the ball moving.
I don't know, man.
Regardless, Jonathan Taylor is in my top 3 of MVP in the MVP race. I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, I think Skip comparison to Tennessee is perfect for the Colts. Once you take Derrick Henry and once you take Jonathan Taylor out, those offenses ain't the same.
100%. I will say that.
Run
I
the
agree with
damn
that.
ball. Run the damn ball.
Matt, you need to get that shirt made.
We'll see. We'll
Need to
see.
get the cap.
All right, man. Moving forward, I kind of just want to talk about that. Maybe we'll throw that into something that we talk about every week, just to kind of see how the players do every week, or we'll see how that goes. We'll talk about it later. But
It's a close race, though.
moving forward, Jake did want to. He had a few choice words about Big Ben.
Let's hear it, buddy.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be tough. I kind of told you guys yesterday, my fandom with the Steelers goes back a long time. I remember some of the days of Cordell. I remember Tommy Maddox. But for 18 years, I've known nothing but 7. That's all I've known. There was a couple of years where we knew Charlie Batch, great backup. But Ben has been the epitome of Steeler football. He's been the standard. I don't think that there's ever been a tougher quarterback. I don't think there's ever been a quarterback that can play through injury like Ben does. Although very dramatic at times, it's been tough. Thinking about not having him go out every single Sunday and play against these teams, watching him play against Baltimore, watching him dominate Cleveland, watching him dominate the Cincinnati Bengals. That's gonna be tough, man. I think the one thing that gets me emotional is that a lot of people underrate Ben. And it's not like us, our generation, or anything like that. It's the younger generation that's only watched.
Yeah, that's Doug.
They didn't watch Ben Roethlisberger in his rookie year go 15-1. They never watched Ben shrug off Ndamukong Suh, shrug off these big ass defensive linemen and throw a ball 50 yards downfield. And there was a time that Ben, to me, was the best quarterback in the league. There from 2014 to 2017, 18, when him and Antonio Brown were on point together, there was no better connection in the league. Ben's got 2 rings. He's been to 3 bowls. Although he hasn't played very well in those Super Bowls, I do feel like, though, in that 2005 Super Bowl, that run he had on the goal line, which I don't think he got in, but that was a more iconic touchdown in the NFL. And then having that throw to Santonio Holmes in 2008, that was big, man. There was a couple of times where Ben stepped up in the playoff runs and in the Super Bowl and made some throws that a lot of quarterbacks can't make. And It's gonna be a sad day to watch him when he walks off the field for the last time.
It's gonna be sad for me too, man. I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm just being a football fan. All of those big games that we saw Big Ben play, all of those big playoff games. I mean, they were pretty much in the talk to win the AFC for like maybe 8 years in a row there for a while there. You know what I mean? We'll see how that goes, man. But I don't. I can't see this. I can't see the Steelers with a rookie quarterback next year.
I think.
Do you guys get a rookie quarterback, or you trade for, or do you sign a vet?
I think in the first round they're going to go after the Pitt quarterback Kenny Pickett. I think that the Steelers organization, I think the Rooney family really regrets not drafting Dan Marino from Pitt. They got to watch him every single Saturday when he was at Pitt, and they passed on his ass. So I think that they draft a quarterback in the first round, but I also think they make a move to trade for a quarterback, and I think it's going to be a top tier quarterback. I don't think it's just going to be some guy like Nick Foles or something like that. I really do think that they go for Aaron Rodgers or they go for Russell Wilson.
I see Russell Wilson would be nice, but I see Ryan Fitzpatrick under center next year. Moving forward,
Hey, that's a nice skip.
Hey, I didn't picture
transition from Roethlisberger to fucking Fitzpatrick.
Hey,
Gardner Minshew under center at Pitt.
Oh,
Y'all should pick up Jake Fromm.
Skip, it's funny that you say that like the kid, like, I just picture you getting like a Big Ben action figure and taking it to a little kid and get a little gift. I don't want a Big Ben. I want a Joe Burrow. They don't know.
Or a Lamar Jackson. That's who they know right now. They know Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Baker Mayfield.
Hey,
if you
Adrian, get with the producer, bro.
I know, man. I got to talk to the producer, right?
Get the producer. Let's make a wish for Skip. Let him get a Skype view with fucking Big Ben.
Hey, did you guys see those kids that got to FaceTime with the Bucks?
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That was played out. They gave the kids their number and made that story up.
Nah. That's crazy. All right, man. Do you guys have anything else for open forum?
Michael Parsons, a man amongst boys, the leader of the tribe, the rookie but yet the vet, Uncle Brother, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the one that everybody said was just a measurable king. I just got to highlight that is the best rookie I've seen in a while in a Cowboy uniform. And Jesus Christ, I hope he dies a Cowboy. And he leads every rookie in statistics for defense. So I was on a high horse the other day. It's gonna be a hard reality to be defensive player of the year as a rookie. So I guess we'll settle for defensive rookie of the year for the NFC. But I just gotta highlight Michael Parsons because he is a manimal.
I think he takes it, man. I think he takes it.
Honestly, I think he has a very good case at defensive player of the year. Donald hasn't had a good year. Chandler Jones has kind of fell off. In the NFC, it's really Bosa and Micah Parsons. So,
it's gonna be a race.
It is gonna be a race. It's gonna be, but Micah Parsons has been on a tear, bro. Absolute tear.
Yes, I agree.
All right, man. If we've got nothing else, I have to just toss this little jam on for Skip.
Yeah, hey, this song takes me back, man, to high school. I saw this the other day on TikTok, and it was the girl that made the song, okay? And she's like, I made this song in 2010. I never knew that in 2021 that it would have I think it was 800 million streams or something like that.
She just made it in her bedroom or something like that.
Yeah.
She's just like, I wrote this in my bedroom, and it's old school. It's old school song, bro. But all right, man, it's a fun show.
Hey, side note, Nick
good
Bosa
takes.
has 11 sacks.
Parsons has got 10.
It'll be a close race, Mike.
Parsons all the way. And if Parsons wins, you're gonna hear it.
Hey, but is Parsons gonna continue to play on the D line? I mean, with because we got our defensive lineman back. We got our defensive lineman back, and I actually think, as good as he's been playing on the D line, I think he's better at the second level. That's just me.
Oh yeah,
That's just me.
When he spied Taysom Hill and he got that sack, Taysom was like, "Oh, I got this. I can probably escape." And then all of a sudden, Micah put on the Jets, and he was like, "Oh fuck, he's right here." Like shit.
Yeah,
like
he's super fast. I did not think he was that fast. That's crazy.
It's too bad he throws the ball to the other team more than he does his own.
All right, boys.
All right, boys, let's go.
Fun show, man. Fun show. See y'all next week.
Good being back. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, guys.
See ya.
Peace out. Go.